We're here on the beautiful hole number 18 in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Las Vegas Challenge, and I'm going to go through my personal game plan. Let's say if I was down by one, what I'm thinking here on the 18th hole. I'm looking here, there's a fat part of the green that I see. There's a couple flags to kind of mark out where you want your shot to go. I actually played this hole earlier today in a doubles match. It was me and Emerson Keith versus Eric Oakley and AJ Risley. And unfortunately, we went out of bounds. Both of us went out of bounds from our tee pad. He hung one out, took a bad skip, went way left. I mean, he took a 100-foot skip, and then I took mine a little bit wide. And I noticed those guys laid up a little shorter this year and kind of attacked it from there. So I was thinking, you know, if I have the one-stroke lead on hole number 18, I'm probably going to lay up a little bit short. I'm going to go before those flags and just try to land it and make sure I give myself an opportunity, because this is what you would call a true par 4. There's no 3.5 about this distance. We're looking at, 720 feet of raw distance with a headwind, and plus you have several obstacles to compete with. You have a pond on the right, pond on the left. So on this particular hole, this is what you would call a scoring hole. You know, this is a hole that could make you or break you. If you're shooting a rock solid round and you got out of this with a 3, you're feeling like you really did something. If you're not shooting too good and you come up to this hole and you accidentally let one go, I mean, you could take a big number here and really kind of make a good round bad, or make a great round not as great. But this is a tough, challenging hole, and let's say I would attack it a different way though. If I was down by one, I'm gonna need that extra distance probably, you know, to make sure I want to be in position no matter what. But if you're throwing a high-speed driver, that grass could get a little bit skippy, and then when you're throwing a disc over water, something happens, the way that the wind hits the water and the way that it reacts to your disc, so you have to take that into consideration. I don't think you want to throw a low shot on this hole at all. You want to get one up in the air and let it fall, because if you throw it low, it likely has more spin and rotations, which could get you a bad skip, which I seen earlier today. So when I'm stepping up to this hole today, I'm going to take a wide hyzer, and I'm going to try to land it just before those flags. I'm going to play 2 shots for you. I'm going to play a safe shot if I was down by 1, and then I'm going to play an aggressive shot if I'm down by 1 or 2. So if I have a 1-stroke lead, I'm going to lay up a little short. If I'm down by 1 or 2, I'm likely going to take a more aggressive approach to this hole. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a rip here. Let's say I'm got the 1-stroke lead. I'm going to go ahead and reach for, I'm going to go for the enforcer. Try to play the safe hyzer. Sit. Okay. It's good for playing it safe. Now if I want to get a little more aggressive, I'm going to have to put a little more punch on it. I like the height on that one, but that was more like a 60-70% shot. And the next one I'm going for 80-90% range. Still keep it on a smooth hyzer, but I'm going to try to drive it down the fairway a little bit more. We'll let Katrina Allen get through. I actually lost the disc that I would play the aggressive shot with. I'm going to throw this one though. I think I can still get it down there pretty far.
Which one is that?
This one is the EK Defender. I'm going to try to put it right about where your other camera guy is. Forget his name, but part of the Gatekeeper media crew. Don't know if it has enough. It might. It's looking like just enough. Ooh. There it is. Played them almost exactly how I wanted to. We're gonna hope that I could do the same thing during the event. let's go see what happens from there. So like I was saying, I don't know if we're still rolling, but there's several things to take into consideration. The first one is the wind. It seems like there's more of a right to left or maybe even a headwind. I haven't really came up to this hole with a tailwind or a left to right yet. So these are the type of things you need to think about on every hole, but especially a par 4 when it's usually you need to land safe on the first shot no matter what to put yourself in position. And that's how I'm still learning the game of disc golf every day, every throw that I have. So like I was saying earlier, although I lost my doubles match earlier, I do believe that I learned more about this disc golf course that we're playing right now. And I'm hoping that I'll land my first shots in bounds like I did right here, just practicing. I mean, I honestly couldn't have landed them in a sweeter spot. These are exactly what I would want to do. If I'm safe and I have a one-stroke lead going into this hole, I need to land this first shot safe. I don't want to do anything stupid, and I don't want to try too hard. So if I got the one-stroke lead, there's a good chance I should lay up here and just leave myself in position, which I'm considering doing anyway. Because right here, it's easier to land my disc than taking that little bit extra. Trying to get a little bit extra could get you in trouble, but I feel like I could land very close to here pretty easily. We'll see how the upshot goes. Again, I feel the wind. Without even throwing the grass, I feel the wind coming right to left. I actually skipped out of bounds by about 1 foot. I was still on dry land, but there's a line on the left-hand side. In years before, I've went into tournaments and played them blind, and that kind of thing will bite you in the rear. So I'm learning the course. I'm out here practicing. I've got at least one round in on every single course and thrown multiple shots, and now I know there is a rope on that left-hand side. So I need to play a straighter shot or something that at least gets 20 feet on the right side of the basket. That's what I'm thinking about when I step up to holes like this, and this is what's running through my mind. All right. I'm gonna play the World at it. This is my new signature disc. I just got it before this tournament, and got some practice throws in with it. Not many, maybe 5 or 10. Could have put a little bit more on it. I'll give it another practice run. I'm gonna go with the Explorer. I was trying to get a little touchy. I'm gonna try to crush the Explorer up there, put it more of an aggressive second shot. If you put your first shot in contention and you leave yourself an opportunity, then you can get aggressive with the second shot. So that's something to think about. I didn't even tie my shoes earlier. We just got into talking. All of a sudden, I'm throwing. You could put this on there or not. Either way, I'm on Instagram Live. I got no choice over on this side. All right. All right, see if I can put a move on the Explorer this time. I mean, honestly, this is like full distance for the fairway driver for me. My bad, my bad. Well, that's fine if I had a 3-stroke lead and I was just trying to play it safe. Otherwise, that wasn't very great. Leaving myself long looks. I'll try one more, see if I can get it up there all the way. Try this one. I think that was the best one yet. Give it a good skip. That's how we do it eventually. If you throw enough shots, you'll make it work. Since I got aggressive on this particular drive, I'm far enough up the fairway, I feel more comfortable throwing a fairway driver. So I'm gonna go with my Fortress, which is gonna be my signature series disc on this one. It has a good amount of stability, so I can throw it hard and trust it. I think I should get it inside the circle pretty easily. Try to hang it out wide and just hyzer it in the whole way. Keep it on one angle. That's gonna be OB. I'm gonna try one more. Take the straighter. Go long Bowman on this one. That's a little bit better. I still want to get closer than that though. Got a little extra aggressive on that one. See if I can reach it with an Ati. I think that one's on the edge. Throw another Ati at it and just try to hang it to the right. I don't think I can go out of bounds long with it. If anything, it'll fade left. See if I can get there with the mid-range.
This one's just for fun. I wouldn't do this. This is about how I practice. Nothing changes whether the camera's on or not. This is what I do in practice. I keep throwing until I get it close enough. OB. I think that's good enough. Look at this. How often do you get to play disc golf on a property as nice as Wild Horse Golf Course? Looks like I put a lot of them on the green, maybe some of them inside the circle. Not a whole lot of them went OB. I got a little aggressive on some of those upshots, but I feel like I learned what I need to do. This is hole number 18. I'm hoping to get within this range on my upshot. This would be ideal. And then if I got the one stroke lead, maybe step up and throw in the driver for the win maybe. Who knows, we'll see how I'm feeling. See how things shape up out here in Las Vegas. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Gatekeeper Media. We'll be out here doing some more footage like this. I think we got a couple more holes, so